Hi everyone, and welcome to Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact on Axs Tv or Smash and Inside Farseer. I am Joey Styles, here with Renee Young and with Aiden English. And today on Impact on Axs Tv or Smash and Inside Farseer, we are going to see, well, we know we're going to hear from the matchmaker and the main overseer, the TWF astronomer, or Corone here today, Joey Styles said. Yes, we are, Renee Young says. Sadly, Baron Corbin was fired. He only had the rank of main overseer at TWF for at least only 2 days, and he worked it against the Hulk, or the Big, wanting to give Aries the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. Renee Young said, "That might be all true, Joey Styles and Renee Young. Baron Corbin wasn't the right man for the work, but hopefully we will have the right man for the work, or the right woman for the work here today on Impact on Axs TV." And now we have Astronomer in the ring now. Alright, Astronomer says, "Yesterday I fired Baron Corbin as the main overseer of the toy wrestling gathering. See, Baron Corbin came in the TWF to us last Friday. He's not even been here a full week yet. And sadly, Baron Corbin wanted to be a worshiper and follower of Aries. So he would start having all these matches with Buzz Lightyear and all these matches, with the Hulk. So I told him that that he should be the main overseer of the TWF, because I believe that would have been a standard that he could have lived up to, instead of wanting to be a worshiper and follower of Aries. So I gave him the work, under the belief that he wouldn't do anything wrong after he beat the Hulk. What's he do? He fires the Hulk. Everything's great. Then that was a Monday Night Raw. Then you go to NXT, and he has a match with the Hulk, and the Hulk beats him. But then once again, he benches shit. Elgar! Oh. I'm sorry about that, Corona. I can't stand up on my own 2 feet anymore. Shit. Anyway, so the way I looked at it, so sadly, what happens is he then benches the Hulk. Then we go to Dynamite or Mike, and you've seen what happened. He wanted to give Aries the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. So sadly, I had to fire him. So, Astronomer said that leaves me with being the matchmaker and the main overseer of the TWF again for the 3rd time. Well, it's been more than that. I had it the first time. Then there was a 2 different time. It's been the 3rd time. This would have been the 4th time. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, Astronomer says, I need to go with someone who I know isn't going to take all the might that comes with being the main overseer of the toy wrestling gathering. I know I gotta go with someone that's not going to throw their weight around. Someone who isn't just going, to do things because they want to be a follower or worshiper of someone, whatever. So I've been thinking. So today, the new main overseer of the TWF, of the toy wrestling gathering, is Stephanie McMahon. Formerly, also, could call her Stephanie Komicki if you wanted to as well, because that was the ring name she was playing when she was first in the toy wrestling gathering. Well, Ecliptor says, I think that Stephanie McMahon, or Stephanie McMahon Quebec, or Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, or Stephanie Komicki, whatever you want to call her, I think she'd make a great main overseer of the toy wrestling gathering. Hell, she already did it. She was the main overseer of SmackDown, the main overseer of Raw. She was the team. She was the head team follower of WWE. She was the head writer of W at one time, and for about 4 months she was the seat woman and half head leadership follower of World Wrestling Glee. Well, she's done a lot more things, and she also was the half owner of WWE at one time during the headship was going on. So, well, thank you, Corone. Or shit, you too! Fuck! Sorry. I'm sorry about that, Astronomer. Sorry about that, Corone. Thank you for naming me the new main overseer of the Toy Wrestling Gathering. You're welcome, Stephanie. And we hope you do good. Oh yeah, Algar says, we hope you do great work. More good work than Baron Corbin did. You left out. You were also the matchmaker of Raw at one time too during the 2-team breakup, which is still going on to this day. Well, we know Stephanie McMahon, also known as Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, or also known as Stephanie, Kamicki. So stand up. She has many ring names to herself, Joey Styles says. Stand up. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to Astronomer or Corone for, naming me as the new main overseer of the TWF, and I hope that I can live up to her standards. Not only her standards, but also the standards of my husband, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who is the head leadership follower of the Toy Wrestling Gathering underneath the rank of force setter. And I hopefully hope that I don't do anything wrong. So here's what we're going to do. Today, and I'm here today on Impact, on Axs Tv, or Smash and Inside Farseer, we are going to see Baron Corbin, and he's going to take on the Hulk. Only this time, I'm going to have Aries out here, and Aries is going to fight Baron Corbin. No, Aries says Stephanie. You're not going to make me wrestle and fight Baron Corbin. Who the hell do you think you are? Yeah, Stephanie. You ain't done shit. Tell you the truth, Aries says. You're like my sister Athena. You're like You're like my sister Athena from Heracles and Xena show. You're like Astronomer Corone from the Mic Keeper show. But we all know you ain't done shit in WWE. You left WWE in 2020 free while. Couldn't cut running it, could you? And now somehow, some way, you think you're going to be the new main overseer of the Toy Wrestling Gathering? Give me a break. Let me tell you, yeah. And I only know you. You think you're going to do so great. You think I'm going to wrestle? You think I'm going to fight Aries? Think again. Aries, Baron Corbin, you two are going to wrestle. You two are going to fight. And if you do not wrestle and you do not fight, then you're both fired. How do you like that for being fair? Well, Stephanie McMahon or Stephanie McMahon Helmsley or Stephanie McMahon Kovac or Stephanie Kamicki, whatever ring name you want to call her, whatever go by her true name, has made the match here today on Impact and Axs TV. Aries God of War fighting Baron Corbin, Joey Styles says. And how do you think this is going to work? Renee Young says, Baron Corbin has to wrestle Aries. Aries has to wrestle Baron Corbin. If they don't wrestle or fight each other, then they're both fired. Baron Corbin is seeking to do the end of days to Ares, the god of war, Joey Styles says. And Baron Corbin thinks that he's going to beat his god? Well, I don't know about that, Aiden English says. We all know Ares is a fake god, that he's not truly being worshipped or followed by anyone anymore. And if there are still folks who still worship and follow him, well, they should know he's a fake god. And Baron Corbin has already known that he's already broken one of God's laws. Aiden English said, "Thou should not worship, thou should only worship, I'm only the true God, and thou should have no fake gods beside only me." Yeah, well, we all know he's not doing that. And Ares wants to put him in the war hall, the Hall of War. He's hoping to get Baron Corbin to yield here. Baron Corbin just gives up. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Ares. And Ares, the god of war, who is a fake god, Joey Styles said. We need to tell everybody that. You know. And is Baron Corbin guilty of being sinful by worshiping and following a fake god? Joey Styles said, I would think so. Yeah, Renee Young said, one of God's laws is, I am your Lord God. You should have no other gods except me. Renee Young says. Yeah, Aiden English said, I guess God's saying that he's the true God, he's the living God, and every other God is fake. Is what that means. But I thought it was a good match. I thought it was a good fight here today on Impact on Axs Tv, or Smash and Inside Farseer. Well, Joey Styles said Gorilla Monsoon now, is now going to be talking, hopefully Gorilla Monsoon is going to be talking with Astronema or Corone here today. And she's already fallen down by mistake 2 times. First by Algar's doing, then by Stephanie McMahon's doing. All by mishap or by mistake. Alright, Joey Styles and Renee Young. I'm going to be talking with Astronema or Corone here today. Astronema, Corone, I think you did a good thing when you named Stephanie McMahon to be the new main overseer to TWF. I believe so. I did really great, and it's good to know that we Hasbro dolls and we Mattel dolls are strong. Because I've been knocked down 2 times by mishap today. First by Algar, then by Stephanie. All by mistake, all by mishap. But anyway, I'm telling you right now, I did good. And I think the match that Stephanie made between Ares and Baron Corbin was a good match. It was a good fight, and I liked it. I think Stephanie's off to a good start. Well, she is like you in many ways, and some say that you're like the Stephanie McMahon of the Mic Keepers world. And is that true? Well, a lot of folks say that, and it seems to folks who see if it's true to some folks. Anyway, Girl Monsoon, hopefully she will do good things, But I still the matchmaker of the TWF. I did not give up that rank, and if I have to, I'll have to take that rank back again if Stephanie McMahon shifts out not to be good at it. But hopefully we want to think good. So hopefully, Gorilla Monsoon, I hopefully think that it'll all work out. Alright, sorry. That's my talk with Astronema or Corone. Back to you, Joey Styles and Renee Young. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Astronema or Corone here today on Impact on Axs TV. And that's all the time we got here for Impact on Axs TV or Smashing Inside Farseer. I am Joey Styles, Renee Young, Aiden English. We hope you like Impact on Axs TV or Smashing Inside Farseer. And we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.